Hey Joe, I'm sure you got something good lined up today.
Yes, something very exciting.
Wow, can't wait to see and taste it. Welcome back, you wonderful people, to our show. I'm Chris, and this is my lovely wife, Joe.
And together we are Chris and Joe, cooking with love. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it.
Amen.
Today our kitchen is going to be filled with the delightful aroma of baking. I'm going to make a super soft and moist tea cake and some scrumptious chicken sandwiches. Come, let's get started. To make the tea cake, I've got 2 eggs, half a cup of sugar, ordinary sugar, granulated sugar, then 1 teaspoon baking powder, quarter cup oil, then half a cup of milk, then I've got pineapple essence, 1 tablespoon of butter and flour. I'll be using 1 cup of flour. Okay, now let me break the egg. Now I'm using the hand mixer, electric hand mixer for beating the egg. Then I'm adding half a cup of sugar. Now this I'll have to beat. I think it will take about 5 minutes or so till it becomes, I have to beat it till it becomes nice and foamy. And the quantity increases as you keep beating the eggs and the sugar together, and it becomes thicker also. And the texture will look like, it will be foamy and it will be lighter in color. Okay, see, it's nice. It's lighter in color. Now I'm going to add the oil. This is quarter cup oil. Any oil which has no flavor in it. We have to lightly beat for a second so that it's just mixed well. Okay, now turn off the hand blender. You can use a whisk also if you don't have an electric mixer, hand mixer. You can use your whisk and blend it with your hand. Now I'm going to add a cup of flour, all-purpose flour. That's maida. See, it should be a level cup. To this I'm going to add a teaspoon of baking powder. And I'll just sieve it. The baking powder. Now I just have to fold in the flour and the egg mixture. I'm not using the hand mixer. I'm just folding in the flour with the egg and the sugar mixture. You'll have to do it gently. This is how you do. This is called folding in. You go stir it from underneath and do a cutting motion like this in the center. See that everything is mixed well. It has to be mixed. Okay, I'll set this aside. I've got half a cup of milk. Okay, now let me put the milk on the stove and heat the milk. To that I'm adding 1 tablespoon of butter. Okay. The butter has to melt and mix well, and the milk has to boil. Till then we'll have to wait. Now my milk is boiling. Okay, I'll turn off the flame. It took about 3 to 4 minutes. Now I'll just pour this milk over it while it is still hot. I'll just mix it gently. Okay, I'll add about 3/4 teaspoon of pineapple essence. Okay, I'll just beat it till everything is nicely blended. I've got a 7-inch loaf pan. This is called a loaf pan. It's 7 inches. I'm going to line it with butter paper. I've cut the butter paper to the proper size. Only the bottom I'm lining it, not the sides. So I've applied butter at the bottom so that the paper will stick to it. Okay. Now I'll apply some butter to the sides as well. So if we apply the butter, it will not stick, it will come out easily. The cake will come out easily once it is baked. In the meanwhile, I have put on the oven on. So because we have to preheat the oven for about 10 minutes. So I have kept the oven on. So the pan should be nicely greased with butter. Okay. And I'm going to just pour the batter into the tin, into the loaf pan. And just lightly tap the tin so that the unwanted big bubbles of air will be gone. Okay, I'm going to put it in the oven. It's at 180 degrees. It has to bake for about 35 to 40 minutes. Okay. Now while the cake is baking in the oven, now I'll start making the filling for the sandwiches, chicken sandwiches. Now the pan is hot. I'll pour some oil. Okay, about 2 tablespoons of oil. Now let the oil get heated. I've got here 2 medium-sized onions chopped, finely chopped. The onions we'll have to fry till it becomes transparent in color. Let the raw smell of the onions disappear. We'll fry it till then. The raw smell of onions are gone. Now I'll add 3 green chilies chopped, and I've got here about 10 to 15 cloves of garlic. I think I took 10 cloves of garlic. If you want more garlic, you can use 10 cloves of garlic chopped, and 1 inch ginger chopped. Fry nicely. Don't brown it, just let it get cooked. Let the raw smell disappear of the garlic and ginger. Once you get a nice aroma, then we'll do the next. Now I'll add, now I've got here about 250 grams of chicken. I boiled them, I cooked it, I boiled it, and I added a pinch of salt to it, and I've cooked. Actually, I've added water in a vessel, just enough to cover the chicken, and I cooked it without covering. I cooked it without covering, and when the water evaporated, I just turned off the flame. That's how I cooked this chicken. So I am adding this. After cooking, I have shredded it. Now let me add all the spices. Here I have got half a teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of jeera powder, and half a teaspoon of black pepper powder. I'll just add all the three. And I'll add salt. I don't want to add too much also. Salt to taste. Since I've added cooked chicken, I don't have to cook it too long. Everything is cooked over here. I'll just cover this for a minute so that all the spices will be absorbed by the chicken. So I'll cover it for a minute or two, and then I'll see you again. Okay. Now after 1 minute, I am adding 2 slices of cheese. And about 3 tablespoons of fresh cream. Now the cheese will start melting and blending in. So I'm adding. Let the flame be on slow. Mix everything till everything is nicely combined. Okay. I feel the filling is a bit dry, so I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of milk. I want it in a way slightly creamier so that I'll be able to spread it properly. So yeah, if you want, you can add extra cream also, fresh cream. Okay, 1/4 cup of milk has gone in this. Check for salt. Now the milk is absorbed. I'm adding green coriander chopped. Just mix it and turn off the flame and allow this to cool, and after it gets cooled, we can spread it on the bread slices. Now 40 minutes have passed. Now while the chicken filling is cooling, I'll get the cake. I'll just run this knife at the side, so it's already come off the sides. It's well cooked. Just turn the cake. Okay. I'll remove the paper. Look at this cake. It smells so delicious. It smells so good. Now let me slice the cake. Okay, now let's make the sandwiches. I've got the chicken filling over here. I've got the bread slices. I've got butter. Now let me apply some butter.
Hey Joe, looks so good.
Now is the time to taste and tell.
Oh wow. I'm waiting for that. So moist. This is so moist. Too good.
It makes a very good picnic hamper with the tea cake and sandwiches and some fruits, some fresh fruits and cheese and wine. Oh, it is so good.
I tell you, this is another level. Guys, you need to try this. Try it for your tea party. Call your friends. This combo is so awesome. And they will be waiting for your invite after this. You can also have the same for a picnic or just a tea party. You just try it and see. It's too good. It's too good. Guys, thank you for watching. And before you go, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you'll be the first one to know when we put our next episode.
Here's to some home cooked delights and simple pleasures of life. Until next time, happy cooking. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
God bless you all.